morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? I'm here. I've got my big old robe on, my granny nightgown, and I'm ready to put on some makeup. I haven't had on makeup in a couple days, or it's been a few days. So I pulled out this palette, the Kat Von D Lolita Por Vida eyeshadow palette. And y'all, this thing is beautiful. Look at that thing. And I haven't remembered this palette in a minute. Let's play with this guy. Also, I've got the Cherry Bomb Alani, and I'm going to try it right quick. I have not tried this one. I've heard different people say it tastes like cherry Coke, which I hate cherry Coke, so let's just see. It does have a dark coloring to it, so it does. I don't know. I think it's all right. Maybe it does taste a little bit like cherry Coke. It's all right. I don't hate it. I don't know that I would go. It's not my winter wonderland that I went crazy for, or the strawberry sunrise or anything like that that I love. But it's all right. I don't hate it. And I usually don't love cherry things as much, but it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. So I did pick up two when I went and got them. Let me get I need to remember to use this guy that I have instead of doing my nightgown. Y'all, every one of my videos I was looking at, I all have that same stupid face that I made. Like, why? Just why? Why do I make that? So, today, do I want to go more purpley or do I want to go more brown? Because that seems to be the pattern that you can sort of go through. Let's go more purpley today. Let's go more purpley. There's got some really pretty colors in this guy. Like some really pretty colors. Hopefully it still picks up. It's not one of the palettes that's kind of shows no pigment after having it for a couple of years. I've had this for some time. I wonder if it's got a copyright date on it. I don't see anything. It's jumping out at me. But I've had this for some years. Alright, I'm going to start getting in there with this. I'm using this kind of brown, gray, it's not green, gray, purple color. I'm going to pick up a little bit of this this is the name of the palette, I think. Lolita Por Vida shade. It's a real pretty berry kind of color. And darken it in there. That is a pretty color. Alright, now I'm going to pick up this dark color at the top and kind of go into my half back here. Sometimes I lose words, y'all. I wanted to say my crease. That's not my crease. I know I was going to say the V shape. But I swear, I get so mad about having these beautiful palettes and forgetting about them. Because it's like, I don't know. I just get ill with myself about having them. Add a little bit more of this pinkish reddish color. Kind of go in up here. A little high up here. I went a little too high, but I go crazy using my nightgown. I like to do that. Alright, so then it's got those three big shades. I'm going to go in with, I think it's Luna. That's gorgeous. And I'll use a brush to kind of fix it. Just kind of put it on there messy at first and then use the brush to fix it. I went a little too far over, didn't I? Because I do like to have a little bit more darkness right through here. Y'all, I am going to spray my face down because it's done got, whew, I'm cold. Just put a little bit more hydration back in my skin. And I think this is pretty much it on that. This was the Future Wise Slug Boost Hydrating Mist. And I liked it. But the one that really stole the show on that was this guy. And it's the Slug Cream. And I am going to get some more of that. That stuff is amazing. Because I have dry skin. And it is so good. I almost will compare it to this guy right here. Which I will always have. The Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. I'll always have that. But that Slug, the cream, that was good. And I've got a little bit left. I'm going to get some more. I had gotten the balm too. It came in a little set last year. I think it was last year at Christmas. And I just now started using it. Because y'all know how I do. Stupid stuff. And the balm is a real good balm. But it dries down to a balm. And it's hard to get out. But that cream, oh, that cream is amazing. It's just something about it. It's just so hydrating. I don't know about the ingredients and things like that. If it's great for your skin, I know that it makes my skin feel good. Another thing that I'm going to start not going without that I've been using in my get ready, like my face routine every day, is toner. I had never paid much mind to toner. And all of a sudden I've started using it because I've got it and I need to use it up. And now I'm like, well, that's going to be something that I continuously always make sure I have in my regime. No, that's not. How do you say it? Regimen. My get ready with me. There you go. I'm going to always make sure I have that included because that is important. Y'all, I hadn't even read my thing today. My daily bread. Goodness gracious, where am I at? It's in Isaiah 53, 1-6. Like one from whom people hide their faces, he was despised, and we held him in low esteem. And I always try to read this last part. How might you look past outward appearances to see the humanity of others? When you think of Jesus, how do you picture him? Dear Jesus, please help me to see others as beautiful beings created in your image. And I always read the other part to myself because it's a long one. Y'all, I'm about out of this foundation. Yeah, I sure am. Look at that, y'all. It's like literally, I think there's just like a maybe. I bet I can make it work because y'all know I will use it to the very bit, but y'all can see it's at the very bottom. There's just a little bit like where you can. I'm gonna make it work until the last part of this month, and then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the bottle. But y'all know I like a lot of foundation. I know I only need a little bit, but I like a lot. I do. I'm sorry. I do. I like it. I like this foundation, and I just like it. I just do. I'll say this one was a good one today. It was talking about a hurricane and how townspeople despised, or they didn't despise a man, but they just thought of him as being gross and stuff because he didn't have a bathtub and da-da-da-da back in like 1938. And but when a hurricane came, they all sought refuge in his cabin, and he showed them kindness, and then they had a different attitude of them, like of him. So that was a good one today. It's always a good one. Y'all, I have switched Bibles because I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I have a hard time understanding a lot, and I'll read it 2 or 3 times and I'll get a different meaning every time. And y'all, I'm gonna get real with y'all for a second. I'm trying very hard. Like, I'm trying so hard not to get caught up in this life, because it's real easy. It's real easy to get caught up in the, oh, this always, y'all, this always peels right at my neck. I don't know what it is about this. Anyway, but it's real easy to get caught up in this life because, and it's hard. I struggle every single day. Like, I'm struggling with it. And whether it's just gossip, whether it's just getting mad at someone for just random things. And y'all know, I haven't really talked a lot about it, but I struggle a lot with anxiety and depression. Like, it's almost, with mine, it's real bad. Like, it's real bad. Like, I'm housebound a lot of days. It's real bad. But I'm trying to get, I switched Bibles and I got the NIV version. I've always done King James version because that's what I was brought up with. We always, like, I'm a Baptist, so you know, that's what you're taught. You go with the King James version. Well, I switched to this one because we had a Bible study, and there's a lady, she's been going, she's been doing it out of this Bible, the NIV. And she, when I tell y'all, this woman explains stuff in such a way that you can understand her, and it's so amazing and it's so interesting. But I have not been reading my Bible like I'm supposed to, and I feel like it's showing up in my life, my day-to-day life. Like, I'm a lot more anxious, and I'm a lot more, because I was getting to be where I was having a structured routine, and, but I can tell that when I have my days when I talk to God, and I have my journaling time, when I'm my prayer time with Him, and I have my reading time, it's just such a more blessed day, and I'm more focused, and I can do better. I'm a better steward of my time. But y'all, when I haven't been doing it, and it's like everything is getting to me again, and I'm like, I've got to get a hold on this again. It's oh, I don't know. Do y'all have this problem? That was just real talk right quick, but I don't know. Today might be the day that I go ahead and retire this bad boy out, because it looks like I am not going to be able to get too much out of it. Oh, maybe that's why. I wasn't in my right brush. Well, maybe I've got a couple more days. There we go. I was a little nervous saying what I just said because I don't really like to talk about my issues a lot, and I still really didn't, but I just don't like to talk about it a lot. Had my heart beating kind of fast. Know what I mean? But either way, this I think this guy's done. It was a good one. It was a good one. I think these two are retired. I might have actual good little empties this month. I didn't do January's, so I just saved them. So I'm going to do January and February together. So I actually might have a little decent sized thing because, like I said, I'm trying to use up things because I'm trying to do things. So let's get this contoured out. And I don't know about this guy. This guy, I only have that much. So I'm going to use it. Oh, maybe I won't. I broke him. I'm going to use it, but it doesn't really stay great. So I'm going to let it dry down a little bit to see if that'll help it. But it is a Dollar Tree one. But this guy, y'all, the LYS stick is $20. It may have went up to $22, but I do have a backup of it. But I'm going to use backup. Why would I even buy backups of stuff before it ended? Why did I do that? Crazy. Nuts. So I'm not doing that stuff anymore, buying backups of stuff, because I didn't need it. I'm using what I have. Anyway, I digress in this whole rant. I do have another one of these, but I'm going to use, because I haven't opened it yet, I'm going to use the other ones that I have opened and tried out. So this, though, being a Dollar Tree stick for $1.25 versus the $20 or $22, however much this guy was. This guy's definitely better because he lasts and da-da-da-da-da. But we're going to use him. We're going to see. I'm going to use a little bit of this. No, actually, I'm going to use a little bit of this guy. I'm using a lot of Kat Von D today, huh? Or KVD or whatever. But this is in the color Glolita. I do like liquid blushes now, y'all. I'm a liquid blush person now. I tell you, liquid blush girl. Lady, whatever. I say girl all the time, and I got to remember, I'm 43 years old. I ain't no girl no more. I'm a mistress. Alright, y'all. So my mom is coming over in just a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and just put on this dark lip, and I will be ready because, you know, I guess I couldn't keep on a nightgown all day. But I'm using the Dark Soul lip liner from NYX. And I really want my lips done, y'all. I want them done so bad. Gosh, I want them done. And then Black Cherry from Revlon. And then, let's see, we'll put some Kissing Gloss on top of it from Too Faced. And that is the look of the day. And I was trying, let's see if we can't. I'm just wearing a black sweater. It's nothing to write home about. Black sweater with, let's see. I don't know if I can back up and show y'all. With some jeans. But nothing to really write home about. I need to put on some kind of jewelry. I got on hoops, but I need a necklace or something. Hey, can you call your dog? Maybe some bracelets. Y'all know I like that. But anyway, my child is hollering for me, so I will. Ollie. So I will see y'all on the next one. I hope that y'all have a blessed day and a blessed tomorrow. Bye, y'all.